because I was rattling on about the curry sauce to go with the kedgeree that we were talking about in the black cod program, I thought I would do a simple curry sauce using some of our favourite ingredients, and we can work up the kedgeree from there. We have some leftover rice and we have the black cod tail that was cooked with the spices. So very simply, I'm going to rough chop about 1/4 of an onion there, out with the microplane again, and it's frozen ginger, as we had yesterday. Seems to be a common theme around this kitchen. Ginger, a little bit of chili again, once again straight out of the freezer onto the plane. There we go, and another nice fresh clove of garlic. To this base, we're going to sweat the onions. We're going to add these seasonings to some butter, which has already had some other spices in it. I'll show you those spices now. We have cloves, cardamom, black peppercorns, and a little cinnamon stick. That's going to be the start of our flavouring for the curry sauce. We'll add the ginger and pepper. We'll add some curry powder and a little bit of extra turmeric. That's our curry powder. That will be our curry sauce. Into a non-stick fry pan, I'm going to put a knob of butter. I don't know how much that is. It's about half a tablespoon, I guess. And we're going to let that just bubble away. But before it starts burning, I'm going to add the whole spices, the fragrant element to the curry sauce. And this is the start of it. And what we'll do is heat those 4 items: cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, and black peppercorns. We'll heat that so that the oils start to be released, and so the butter as a whole starts taking on some of that fragrance, some of the flavour from those items. And really, the butter is just melted. We've got a little sizzle, a little bubble happening. It's not burning. We don't want it to burn, so it's a medium-high element. It's not super hot. I'm going to throw in that chopped onion. Another quick toss, and our other seasoning ingredients. That was the chili, the garlic, and the ginger. Stir that up, and it's not going to take very long to soften like this. To this, I'm going to add some turmeric. Once again, turmeric we use a lot at home because it has great properties associated with it, and makes everything just taste that much better. Goes very well with eggs, with onions as well. And this is just a common or garden curry powder, which is kind of the base, I guess. We have the fragrance with the spices that we've added already, and it's fragrant more than heat. There is not a lot of heat. There's a little chili, but really there's not a whole lot of heat associated with this. It's more about the fragrance, and I'm going to add about a teaspoon there of curry powder. Once again, let that just sizzle away for a bit. The onion's starting to soften. The smell is fabulous here, getting these lovely fragrant smells, a little bit of the curry as well. Now, let that cook for about another 30 seconds. I'm going to add some water to it after that. You can use chicken stock or vegetable stock, but with fragrances such as this, water is just fine as well. Now I can hear the crackling of, it's probably the cardamom pods or the peppercorns. There's a little bit of a crackle going on there. It's the mixture has had about 45 seconds, I guess, on the heat, and I'm just going to add some cold water to it now. Recovery time, it's not a whole lot. It's about well, it's possibly 250 mils of water there, I guess, and recovery time, it's not going to be, you can see it's bubbling around the sides already. And I'm also going to add a little cream. This is going to cook out. Now I'll have it boiling only for simmering. It won't be a really hard boil. I'll have it simmering for about 5 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit of thickening to it and cook it for another couple, and that's our curry sauce done. Now the curry sauce has cooked enough. It's been about 5 minutes or so. You can see it's a widespread bubble. It's been going there. It's evaporated. We've probably lost maybe 25% of the mass of it. I'm just going to finish the seasoning of it now. We'll put a little salt, a little bit of coarse salt in, a couple of turns of the pepper mill. Stir that in. And we'd better do a quality control check now, just to make sure that the seasoning is in balance. Delicious. I can taste the richness. The cream really comes through. Even though I didn't use a whole lot, the cream comes through very, very well, just to give it an underlying richness. The spices, the fragrance of the cinnamon and the cardamom come through. It's delicious. Now I'm going to just finish this sauce with a little slurry. I've used potato starch here, which we use quite a lot at home. Quite simply, it's a more efficient gatherer. It's not as susceptible to breakdown as cornstarch is, and very neutral, no flavor at all, no taste at all to it. And you'll see, even just with a teaspoon, I'm going to stir this in, and it'll gather it quickly. Look at that. In like that. Cook it out for a few more seconds. Nice overall bubble coming up all around there. Take the goodness off the sides of the pan, and presto, one onion curry sauce. So here we have our ingredients ready for final assembly for kedgeree. The rice has been nuked in the microwave. Came out of the refrigerator earlier on. This is the cod that's been flaked. This was what was baked with the spices yesterday, and it's not hot. I'm going to put it on cold because it's going to have a covering of the hot sauce, and I really don't want to affect the texture of the fish any more than is necessary. We have a few hard-boiled egg quarters here. Lovely. Just put those around. Oops. And our bubbling curry sauce. Here we go. I'm just going to lay that over the top like that. Oh, look at that. Comme ça. We're going to finish this dish with a little bit of chopped cilantro on top there. And there we have it. Kedgeree fit for a king.